That's nice. Okay.
Okay.
Luke Atme was a
Very
blackmailer.
Nice one, John. Hey, now that isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? That's what I was thinking. You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atme. Are you saying that Atme was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
You have to admit that does sound a little bit odd.
It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense.
That's
Kane
true.
Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme. But Rondelite was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. Oh, so he was being blackmailed.
He's a double blackmail.
So,
Jeez.
did you start receiving blackmails? So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Amon heist. Emanon, not Amon. Who's Amon? After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
Detailed plans? In which case, that would mean that Rondelite was actually Mask the Mask.
That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. Delight steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atme.
Because what was the most important thing for Luke? The most important thing
silence!
For,
Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What is?
okay, guys.
Yeah.
No, what was the most important thing for Luke? Being the proud ace detective, being the best. And so by sending the blackmail letters, he was going to be the best because the plans were already planned out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was
That's
basically...
what I said from the beginning. He had a plan.
No, we said it from the beginning.
And he
No,
would
I
know,
said
he
it
would know
first.
exactly like what to look for because
What
it's not a
to
mystery
do,
anymore.
yeah.
He
I'm
orchestrated
gonna
it
go
himself.
back. I'm gonna go back in the recording and prove you wrong each time. What?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Wow. Hold
When
on.
you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless, with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong?
How did you... He's my
Wait, what?
teacher.
I was your teacher the whole time. You say that I, Luke Atme, was blackmailing Ron Delight. In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Mask to Mask.
Well, yes.
Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime.
Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise.
14s. In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence.
The photo.
During the first crime, how did Luke Atme and Ron knew that we must have
The photo, because he was the policeman, and he said he did.
Yes.
Trash can.
Yes. That
That's
was
what I was
He
him.
said he hid the thing in the trash can. So yeah.
Okay,
That's
stabbing
when he
his
got his
nose.
costume. Remember? he
Yeah,
said
that's how he
put
got
it
his
on-
costume. That's
Yes.
Yeah, and then
That's why
the
he had
Luke
to make
took it. Never mind. Also.
Okay.
Damn it,
Nearing the end.
Huh?
And
I think
What?
I see it.
See what?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into a lot of mischief, trying to be the center of attention.
Leo.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Rondelite in his guard uniform. It seems that Mask to Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket.
bucket.
That sounds far too stupid to be true.
Correct.
But that's my luck, sir.
With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. And that's when you figured out. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that under his mask, Mask the Mask was really Ron. What did he say?
Yeah.
What
Not
the?
only
Oh,
that,
that
he
looks like he
was
wasn't even an ace detective.
I can't believe it. He was a slimy blackmailer.
What a fraud! Trying to steal the bags himself out of an ace detective.
Oh my god, is that voice critical?
What a fraud! Trying to ask himself.
Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Why, I mean, I never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective and also masked a mask. Why can't you understand that?
You technically are, but not actually.
I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity.
Damn, all these
Bum,
black
bum.
males.
Why you? How dare you even dare? How did you could never fall to follow some loony depths? Why don't you do the same thing yourselves, that big mouth of yours? You're real fools, fools, I say. None of you can compare to my genius. You really are jealous. So go on, describe to me, comment on me, nothing. Ace detective cannot handle blackmail, murder, threats. I can do it all of it. It's
How are
enough
you
to
reading
make
this fast?
Well, he's a fast reader. He's a very fast reader.
Goddamn.
It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer.
That was quite a performance by Mr. Anthony. Attorney.
Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Radley.
Hold the fuck
Oh.
up.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
What?
15s.
2 more to go.
The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim. What the fuck are you
What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling.
Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge.
What?
Oh,
That's not your job.
I'll be the judge of that.
You don't get much more in your face than that.
It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Trite.
What? What are you?
It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Adley was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lord E. Taylor at night of the murder.
That's right. That's why he's the one that killed.
But. There's still one thing you've yet to prove.
What's that?
Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean that he was at the murder scene. What? Yeah. Therefore, if you can't prove this pitiful excuse for a man was at the KB security, then I don't see how the verdict can be delivered.
No!
Dum dum
No
dum.
way!
Order in the court. Well, Mr. Wright,
This is it. This is the final round. I've got to prove that Abney was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night.
But can you really prove it?
That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer.
You barely even give me a second to think. That night, Luke Abney was at KB Security and the defense...
Let's check a court record, shall we?
Give me a second to check my court record.
Wait a minute. We can't check the records, right?
Yeah, let's check every record. It's only been doing justice for us.
Which record?
The
Every
warehouse
record, like records.
Okay.
The warehouse record of the card keys, such and such.
Nope.
No, not the photos. The record.
Wait, why am I here?
That one. No.
No. No.
We can't check that.
It's not the blackmail thingy.
Wait,
Or is it?
We can't
Or is
check
it?
the. We can't check the.
What's the long
this
paper?
record.
By the way, there's like move to the next slot. Like, not next slot. You know, there's paper in the middle next to the red button. Can we read that?
That's the newspaper clipping.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. And what about the other documents? What are those two? I forgot. In the CO's office. Okay.
Okay. I have a feeling I know what it is, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's go through all of the things.
Maybe we can't prove it.
No.
No, we must.
We
We
definitely
must
can.
prove it. We must prove it.
It's not that. It's not the brooch.
Is it?
It's.
But then he
think
planted
is.
it there, right?
Planted it there.
He planted it at the crime scene. Where did he get it?
It's the brooch.
Where did he get the brooch?
From the costume.
Oh wait, was he?
Remember?
Do we have any pictures of Mask the Mask?
No.
2.
But do we know that he normally wears it? Oh wait, no. It's right here. Yeah.
That's okay. I have one
but-
theory, but I'm still not sure.
This one doesn't have.
I don't
torch,
know.
Never mind.
That one hasn't the bro. I have one theory, and that is the binder.
The binder?
Yeah. It doesn't really make much sense, but that's the only reason why he would be there. Remember I said
What
earlier
binder?
that he was probably the one. Remember the empty binder that was like taken out of
Mm-hmm. Just the,
Oh,
with
oh, the
prices.
binder.
the prices, but I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't
Either,
see anything
like
that
he
relates.
wanted to check the money, but other than that, I don't know. That's the only
I don't-
reason I can find, but I'm pretty sure we can find something else.
I don't see anything that relates.
Yeah, there must be something else, just to be sure. That's my.
Oh,
only
what
theory.
is that paper like next to Ami?
Done?
Hello?
Done?
Hello? Yeah.
What's
What
the
is that paper next to Ami?
vase? The vase.
Oh, sorry.
Face.
Okay, that's testimony.
Can you read it? Like, is there more to it?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
That just proves that the second heist was being directed. There wasn't one of it. Is there anything
Oh.
else? Okay, no, can't do that.
Show him the badge.
Show the bad. Crime,
I don't.
blackmail.
Julia,
Was at the
A
kidnapping.
clue?
Wait, and the defense. Oh, wait.
And the defense can prove it, can't prove it. That's what they're asking.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
We're just looking through the court record right now, so that if we say we can prove it,
Yeah.
We
There's no
already-
proof.
Right, I was about to go off. Okay, thank you. KGB. And the reason...
JPEG, please.
Yep.
A hint.
You can't prove it. There's your hint. You can't prove it.
What?
yeah. Oh well.
We can't prove something?
Well, we've looked through everything.
I've looked through everything, and yeah, and it doesn't make sense.
I can't prove it.
Just as I thought.
But if we hear more of Detective Adby's testimony,
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Trite.
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
I won't allow for any further testimony. That's what I mean.
What?
Have you forgotten? Luke Atney is here. Luke Atney is here after we interrupted his own trial, and you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for his witness to return to his own trial and face his guilty verdict as Masque de Mastique.
No.
Well, no, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as Master Mask. My verdict would verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
No, wait, he
Order!
does have a reason.
On in the court. That's enough deliberation over this witness.
I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is...
Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look more at evidence and...
By then it'll be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any jeopardy law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts,
And
and it
that's the
applies to
big
this
devil.
witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Atney will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty is Masque de Masque, which means...
He will be innocent as far as the murder of Cain Bullard is concerned.
Hmm. Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any jeopardy law.
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts, and it applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Atney will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty is Masque de Masque, which means...
He will be innocent as far as the murder of Cain Bullard is concerned.
No way!
The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Adby's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kate Bullard's murderer.
Are we just gonna lose? Did we get something wrong?
No.
Did we just get everything wrong?
Now there's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atme, will go free.
You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today, and as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections?
Somebody's gonna come out and object.
Who is Von? No.
I don't have any more coffee.
Then, I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atme.
Oh, it's Claire. Not Claire.
It's Carly.
No,
No,
I
it's not
recognize.
Claire. It's
Who's Claire?
it's not Claire. It's fucking what's it? Desiree.
Okay, I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what's on your report card every year.
Wait, this might not be.
Has a poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result.
I don't think this
Wait
is
a minute.
disarray.
I don't think.
I
this is
recognize.
Desiree.
I recognize the objection.
Is it?
Mia?
No, it's even better.
Yes.
Wait.
It is.
Oh, wait, it
It's
is
Mia.
What the
Phoenix,
fuck?
raise your head up high. It's basically Desiree, but without the French accent.
No, that's true.
Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is
There we
is
go,
only
yeah.
smart all but it gets.
It is Mia. Okay.
That voice. No way. We heard it 1 case ago.
Yeah, that's this marks the
Long
first
time-
time in this
Long
game.
time
that
no
you
see,
did,
Phoenix.
right?
Huh?
Mommy?
Mommy? Mommy?
Oh,
This
she
is the
looks so
true
much
power
better.
of the Kring channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now, she's my mentor, Mia Fey.
This marks
She
the
looks
first time
so
in this
much
game.
better in Maya's body than she is in Curly's.
Oh man, yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
that's true.
Okay.
I mean,
Now, let's do this.
But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine.
Not yet. The testimony's not over yet.
Here's the really fun one.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Yes, that's true, but...
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, the witness made a murder of a remark. A number of...
Well now, Senor, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I'm the ace detective as well as Master Mask. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron's lights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with full force of my ace detectiveness.
what? I did.
Yes, but these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Very well. Then we shall prove their important via cross-examination.
Holy shit!
What?
At any rate, as long as the witness has made those remarks, we, the defense, arrest our right to question them. Is that alright with you, prosecutor?
Is something the matter, Mr. Godot?
Nothing.
Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, look at...
Let's
Oh.
hear it.
Huh?
It's
What
true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this little bit of cross-examination.
Mr. Godot, what are you...
Very well then. Mr. Luke Atme, I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks.
The defense would like to hear why did you declare the defendant to be the true murderer.
Sir, please, give us one last bit of testimony.
Daniel, I think you should save here.
Oh.
Recommend saving.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay, this is the big one. This is the big one,
This
boys.
is the big one. This is the hardest testimony in the series, right here.
Oh my
What?
god.
Sorry, the hardest contradiction in the series.
Phoenix, this is our true absolute last chance.
Yes, Chief.
Alright, let's do this. The last testimony. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordy Taylor. I had to leave to see about another virtually important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask and mask costume, which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Zvari! Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy.
We have to go through all of this?
All of that.
No. You'll see. You'll see why you had to save.
This,
Okay.
Wait, that's Phoenix. This testimony actually... Oh, sorry. This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well.
the witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained, and none of them seem to contradict anything.
But of course,
But how did you know about the emergency buzzer?
the police investigation documents were directly through me. And I always look over the documents. It's elementary, sir lawyer.
Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer?
I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
We cannot postpone Luke Adme's trial any longer. This is your last chance.
Hang on. Just one chance?
It seems that the party is about to begin.
Well, Phoenix,
There isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony.
so it would seem.
What do you mean, so it would seem?
Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, doesn't it?
Oh.
At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out the case-breaking contradiction, you lose. And that's all there is to it.
This is my last
Here we
cup
go.
of coffee.
The 17th.
Cup number 17.
Oh my
Last
God.
Cup. I've been taking count. It seems like the time has come up to put an end to this trial.
I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting evidence.
Jesus.
Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and...
Okay, wait.
Press
I
it.
think we should save now. 'Cause
Yeah,
if- now we save. Yeah,
Remember,
'cause
you get only one chance.
only one.